Sad times.
Yeah, so none of that's saved.
No, we just did a lot of stuff.
Like 40 minutes of gameplay that you're not going to get to see. But quick rundown, we axied a dog into being far too calm, saved a fire breather, insulted some halflings.
Won some Gwent.
Won some Gwent, yes.
It got a bit dodgy, but we got there in the end.
It was a rough run. He had lots of spies and I did not. But yeah, we won. We did not have to wear the donkey's ears. Trying to think if there's anything else that got missed off there. I think that was it.
Oh, I think it missed the dancing.
Oh, that's a shame. We danced with Shani and kissed her, and she almost got insulted about that, but we apologised. She asked Geralt if that was something that he would have done, and my Geralt doesn't dance, so said, no, I don't dance.
We had a disagreement about Triss and Yennefer.
But that's nothing new, that'll happen a lot. Yeah. We had a bit of a drink, a bit of a dance. I think that's all. Yeah. It's a shame you didn't get to see it, but we'll carry on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to go to next.
My dad doesn't like us very much.
Oh, okay, yep, let's drink with people.
We're toasting the newlyweds.
What's that frown about?
Oh, you won't drink with me?
Yes,
You gotta pick up a drink.
Oh, okay. Easier said than done. I can extinguish some candles. There we go.
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon
Shani
you,
did
white
not
wolf.
come with us to the drinking. We sober up quite quickly. I'm assuming that's a Witcher thing. We have lost Shani. I found Triss less easy to shake.
Well, yeah, it's Triss.
She is clingy by
Geralt,
nature.
Geralt.
See, it's a to and fro. I diss Yen, you diss Triss. It all works out in the end. They're both flawed, but at least Triss knows how to have fun.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Fair enough. Right. What else can we do? What have we done?
There's one more thing.
Is it that one?
You've got to go up the ladder.
Ooh. That is fun.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
Well, she's changed her tune.
What a snowball, boogeyman!
She appeared suddenly.
What a wonderful wedding. Yes.
Hey! I was looting that Gwen card. The cow? Is it that one from the tower?
Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
Well,
I'm
she was
all
fairly
ears.
easy in the books.
What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Aww.
Talk, Lord. Talk.
He got tongue-tied.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come. We were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantically.
Aww. There's still glowy things around here. We don't need no stinking ladders. Oh, demon's awake again.
Nope, just someone throwing up.
Okay. Lovely. Well, we don't want to talk to him yet, do we?
No, I think you can now.
Do we think we're done? Cool. Oh, let's do a little bit of dancing for them.
Can you though?
Oh, I think
You try. Try.
Dancing is over. We were comparing his dancing to Commander Shepard's. There's some similar arm movements,
Yeah,
but generally Geralt's a bit more musical.
You win.
Yeah.
Well done.
He's wearing a lot less armour though, so yeah. That's the excuse of him sticking to it.
Our gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dell. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
I mean, you danced for one thing. You're having fun for another.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I'm torn between my desire to woo Shani and my desire to beat this guy to a pulp. He's magical. It's fruitless. But I feel like Vlad would try. tricky. I mean, as Geralt. No, he'd probably still get his ass kicked. Let's
This
go.
really
with
isn't one of the
fun.
bigger decisions of the game.
Honestly, though, the big decisions of the game I had no trouble with. It's these little things that I get hung up on. Let's go with the idea that we're here to be him and not Geralt.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
I hate genies.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Aww.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Aww, I'm kind of sad to see him go. I've enjoyed not being moody and Geraltish. Oh well, all things must come to an end.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the captain.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Or I'll split out and there'll be 2 of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Yes, there is.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had 1 or 2 groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me.
I regret this.
For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about. but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you and say, you are well loved.
Nice rescue.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind us?
Gestation's on fast forward then.
We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Christ will hope eternal, bridegroomess beware, or she'll make you a crocodile in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? On his brow must be said
Garland, garland, garland.
cow. You get the cow, above the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry.
Well, I'm stunned.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Ew. And ow.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. Their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows?
Ah, you've
Perhaps
met him
this
before.
time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I don't think she was that bothered by him. Oh. I mean, having history with her does not make her special. Like, Geralt has history with everyone.
You can stay a bit longer and not follow through.
Okay.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
Many.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it.
That's him basically saying, don't worry, there's no consequences. You can do it.
He's really down on marriage, isn't he? No, one redhead is enough.
Randy, Shani loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Can I give her things and not have it lead to stuff? Do you know what? That's really not what he should do. He should walk away.
You gonna say goodbye?
Well, yeah, but like getting her stuff is kind of giving her false hope. So I don't think I will.
I don't know if you can, but you can see.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
So I'm assuming all of these are different things you can pick up.
Yeah. Which, if you're not trying to woo her,
Yeah, it's
doesn't
probably not
make
worth
much
it.
of a difference, but you might as well pick one up.
Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
No, you're not. You did your romantic moment. Oh my god. They're, I didn't quite... I don't think I'm going to be able to not give her these now. Could be quite awkward.
What's that you got, Geralt? Nothing.
It's for the flies. Oh no. Damn, I'm just too romantic for my own good, Josie. Clearly. You know what? Let's, just in case. Because I'd like to say goodbye to her. But we need to be able to undo chaos, should it rain. You're enough, Shani. Oh, there she is.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you.
Wow.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
She got a massive bough of leaves into her hair quite easily.
Just after I caught the garland, I realized something.
These are the kind of things girls
Years of
notice.
flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Ooh.
But she hasn't got me. I'm not hers.
It's for one evening. What does it matter? Well, I'm just saying, it's a game and Joyce isn't going to care because she's not in it anymore.
I know, but I get caught up in the characters and in the storyline.
Okay.
And
all right,
and that's
it's your game. You play how you want it.
That's not what we do. Yeah, unless we're Jackass Geralt, and then, you know, that'll be a fun playthrough.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
See, guys and girls can be friends. It doesn't always have to
Did you
lead
not see
anywhere.
her sad
I'm
eyes?
afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
She can make all the sad eyes she wants.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
No, he'd have done that anyway.
There was also a kiss.
You still,
True.
the game is
Though
still
that
saying
was
you
so
can
clearly
still do
plotted.
it.
I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood,
Wow, the game
feelings,
really wants to push you into this, doesn't it?
and those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me, too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Sometimes this frustrates me because I think we could do both of these.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
She has a point.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
They're my two options. Seriously? Well, I have to shut her down somehow. As much as I try, nothing else seems to work. I hate when games funnel you towards someone like that. Like with Liara in Mass Effect. And it's just like, no.
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
A witcher never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he does, if he spots a better one nearby.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
No, we haven't!
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Hey! So no, you basically can't. I shouldn't have bought her the flowers. You're a married witcher, kind
No,
of.
he's not.
So, how'd it compare?
It was terrible. I'm still trying to turn her down. There should be a way to do this without being horrible to her.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
I feel so horrible.
Just impossible to compare. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Love to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Yes. Yes, they should.
My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
I wonder if yours will be the only Let's Play
Before you
on
go,
YouTube.
I need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
Where you
It's about
actively
old
try
Dick.
to escape her.
Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Especially the only one that bought her flowers and then turned her down.
So if you bring her the brandy and do sleep with her, she throws up afterwards.
Nice.
Right. I think now's a good time to stop. So
Okay.
let's try and hope we don't lose it.